Hi, it's Bernie here again for another review. Okay, so this is the game. Uh, Let me show you the results first and what elo it is. So, this game, is the music too loud? I think it's too loud, right? Okay, is it still too loud? Maybe. Let me turn it. No, this one, turn it down. Okay, so the game we're going to reviewing is this game. It's Emerald 3, and we have a Jinx and Nautilus support. Okay, so this is the game. So what we want to do first is analyze, right? The how you win the lane, how they win the lane, right? So they got a Jinx, super weak, early game, need lots of items, 3 items to shine, and Nautilus, hook support, engage support, everything about Nautilus is his Q. So in this lane, okay. Another thing you want to look out for is Jinx Q, the rockets. So you don't want to get hit by the splash damage while Jinx pushing the lane and splash her rockets damage on you. So you have to keep an eye on this stuff. Also, Vi is a really good early game jungler, so we might need to get some vision early on. Okay, so the first thing, how do we deal with Nautilus Q? We deal with Nautilus Q with Nautilus Q. We want to stand in the wave. Okay, we want to stand in the wave. And how do we have a wave? We always have a wave, right? It's just like the number should be. We always have a wave. How should I put it? If we want to have the easiest lane ever, we want a big wave. So how do we do that? We want a slow push. Okay, slow push. So one way of doing this is not one way. Like the only way to do this is you need to have lane control. There's two way. One way is play for bounce, wave bounce. Let's put it wave bounce. Wait, should I put it here, like in the middle? Okay, wave bounce. So what it means to have a wave bounce is when you crash your wave into your opponent's tower, then the wave resets, right? But if you crash while there's a wave coming out, then the wave will start to slow push to your side, right? And that's called a bounce. Okay, wave bounce. It bounces back to you. And the second way is if you have full lane control, you can either zone them out so they couldn't touch the wave, right? And then you just less hit and wait for the wave to build up, and you get a huge wave into their tower. Okay, so that's the two way you can do for slow push. And so now we know how to deal with Nautilus. Jinx is useless early game, so we're not talking about Jinx. Another thing is Vi. What we want to do is early words in the river. Yeah, and you can also track Vice like starting camp if she start red like if she start bot side. Okay, you want a word really early, but if she start blue like top side for this match, then you want a word after 3 minutes. Okay, so what about us? What is our win condition? So we have Ed's Karma, strong, super strong lane here, and in this lane you can try to take you can try taking PTA. Okay, because you have a Karma. If you have Karma, you have a strong lane, and you really want to optimize the poke and the lane power so you can bully through your lane. But in this game, why I go Conqueror is we got a Nautilus support engage and a tank. We got a Vi with a like she's melee bruiser, so also headlock onto you with her ult, so it's easy to stack Conqueror on her. Also Cassante, same bruiser tank, stacking Conqueror easily, and also Cat, short range. The only long range they have is Jinx, so we can stack our Conqueror really easily. Another thing I would suggest, if you're a support player or if you're AD carry, like if you really wants to emphasize like your laning phase, so you want to tell Karma to not take Airy. You want her to take Comet, so you can poke Nautilus, you can poke Jinx with Comet. Comet is just better for damage, right? And you don't really need the shield from Airy. Yeah, and it doesn't. I don't think it do any. I don't think it makes any difference in early game, right? And if it's mid game, then what? Then why are you playing for mid game, right? If you don't have early game, you don't have mid game too, and all about Karma. Picking Karma is to win lane, like winning early game. So you don't really want this Airy, unless you're playing against a champion that is longer, like let champion's range is longer than you, like Zaras, not Zaras, Zaras. How do I pronounce it? Saris. I don't know. The one with blue stuff, the mage. Sarith. I think it's this. Saris. And also sometimes Lulu can be one. Cause if there's a really aggressive Lulu player, okay, she would stand in front of you, like stand in front of your face and poke with her Q and all the attacks, and you basically just lose if you're a bad support player, like positioning yourself. Okay, but most of the time I think Karma counters Lulu hard, because if Lulu does something like that, you just Q her, and she get hit by Comet, Q, and your Q also sometimes you empower your Q with your R, right? So yeah, so not really Lulu, maybe Lux, okay, just maybe, but I don't think Lux have a lot of damage early on. So the only matchup you take area is like Sereth or yeah, maybe just Severus. I don't know. I would just prefer Comet every game. Okay. Okay. Where were we? Like our lane winning condition is poke, long range harass, poke, and we have strong level 1, level 2 with strong lane power, so we can do like perma push if we want. We can also do building slow push into crashing our lane and poke them. So the best is always building up slow push, right? Huge waves. So we're trying to do that. We'll try to do that, and we are going to do some perma push, maybe. I don't know. We just have to see what's going on in the game, okay? So level 1 vision control. You want to either stand somewhere here so you can see all here, or you can stand somewhere here, right? So you can see this entrance. And for karma, there's a hook support. I would suggest you stand in this bush, and when you see people walking here, you just walk back, right? So it's safe. But if you're standing in this bush at the tip, you might get queued. So that's not so safe. Also, if you have a like this, our mid laner is slow to walk through, come out the base. So okay. Let me put it this way. I just woke up. Okay. so as your mid laner, she should stand here like between these two wall, so he can see all here. So there's no cheeky stuff walking through like this to dodge the vision and to hook you from here, right? So this mid laner should be here. Karma can go here, or Karma can just, yeah, I think Karma can stay here if our mid laner's here, and I'll stand here for safety. I don't want to get forced to pick up my E level 1, you know. So that's pretty much about it. And oh, one thing you can do as Ezreal, you can like walk through here, like you invade level 1, you know, with visions, and walk through here, because they cannot see you with the tribush. Their vision will be like here if they're in tribush. So you walk to here, and then you stand here, you cue the tribush like at the tip. You stand. Let me draw it on minimap. Watch, look at the minimap now. You stand here, the red dot, you cue this line, because no one is gonna stand here on the top side of the tribush, right? So you cue the bottom one, like the bottom part of the tribush as a line, and most of the time you're gonna hit one if someone's standing there, right? And if there's no one, you can probably just walk into there with your support, because you know you check the bushes, there's no one there. Okay, we're gonna fast forward. So we're going to leash, and did I? Well, yeah, I left really early, 36, 1 minute 36. I left. Look at this Karma. It's 140 now. She's still not leaving yet. Like, dude, we need to win this level 2. Like the Prio, we have to get level 2 first. Here, I could potentially Q Jinx. It's a bit far away. I should walk up, but I might get hooked. But all I want to do is I want to win the lane. So I want to stack my passive high, so I have high attack speed, so I can push. But I go for it. Yeah, I hit. So it's really good. But I missed the second one. So you'll see we lose the Prio because of this, because I have no attack speed. I don't have my passive. And now let's have the stuff, the item with the tiny little spirit bowl or something that just kill the minion below 50% health. That's why we lose the level 2 race, right? And I'm lucky not getting hit by that hook, but it's fine, it's fine. It's just better for us to get level 2. So this word here is not so good. This is not so good. I just want to make sure there's no one camping inside, and it also protects us from tiny little bit. Okay, it's not the best value, but it's fine. This Q, it's fine. I don't care. Just trying to poke. So after level 2, we're going to see if we can get level 3 first. Okay, so it's the next wave with 3 melee minions. So here you see me dodging the rocket splash damage and letting the Q on Nautilus. And always stand in parallel to hook support or engage support, right? Or even poke support, you can say that, yeah. Every support, yeah. So now Karma can just 1v1 Nautilus, hitting her Q on Nautilus. Okay, I just find out another mistake made by Jinx. So we're double range, means we have more harassing power in lane. We can easily harass them, and we're double poke. So you never want to build Thorn's Blade with only one potion. It is so bad. You always go longsword 3 pots for this kind of lane. Okay. And this Q is really good because she's just standing out of the stuff. And here I made a mistake. So the mistake is okay, I auto attack Jinx once. Jinx is walking toward this, so the triangle now is like this, right? And for them is like this. So what it means is both me and Karma can hit Nautilus, and Jinx can only hit one of us. But with her rockets, it's like both of us is in range, but we can kite and towards our tower, and she couldn't even catch up. So that is what the correct play. We just kite Nautilus out, right? But I'm greedy. I go for a second auto attack, and I get rooted here, so I lose a lot of HP. And Jinx saw it as a all-in angle. Yeah, it's true. We might lose here, but because I eat early because I see my mistake already. I don't want to lose more health because of it, so I eat. I use my mana. It's really bad for you to use your E like this for nothing. Like it wastes 90 mana, which is 4 Qs. Okay, 4 Qs. This is really bad, but if you made a mistake, you better use your E, right? So here, if she auto me twice, I might be dead. So I tried to enter the bush. Now here, I have my Q. This guy is so far away, and the only way he can get to me is flash and Q. I have flash to counter it, so I want to do a auto attack plus Q on Jinx, and Jinx could only rocket mate for one auto attack most. But she have ghost, maybe 2, but yeah, we'll see. But she just don't do anything. Yeah, she didn't do anything to me because that dodge is lucky, I would say, because most of the time if Nautilus have a better angle, I'll just get hit. And I was not thinking about it here. Here the problem is The problem is Jinx is over, like over, not overstaying, like mispositioning herself. Because if we draw the triangle again, 1 2, Nautilus is here. The triangle is like this. Nautilus can hook Karma, yes. No, maybe not, because Nautilus is here. If you look at minimap, it's like here. So he have a hook, but Jinx is going to get hit by both of us, and Karma has a opening space for RNQ, so it will be a tons of damage, but the minion just get in the way, and this W actually saves the day. Maybe not, but this W gives us a angle to go all in, because Nautilus have nothing, and we have minion waves to protect us from Nautilus hook, and Jinx have no ghost, you know. Jinx have no the ghost, no heal. He picked ghost, but no, so he don't have heal, so we can kill her now, like with E here, and then I go for Q flash auto attack, and she's dead. But look at me. I clicked flash, but I also clicked Z. I don't know why. My finger is so. Maybe my finger is doing something. You see this? I clicked Z, so Z plus F combination equals nothing. There's no such thing in my key setting, right? So I couldn't cast my flash here. You see, I queued. You see this? It's on cooldown. I queue and I click flash, but I also click Z at the same time. Like I press it down, so it didn't come out. Okay. Otherwise, she's dead. But it's fine. It's still fine, because we can kite this Nautilus out. We still have a heal advantage. And here, I shouldn't miss my W. And I should take the kill. She is not going to kill me with one auto attack. But for safety, I just walk back. Because remember, what I tell you is there might be a Vi somewhere. It's almost 4 minutes. Like if Vi do say this, like something like this, or I don't know. Maybe she's at bot side. We didn't see her, you know. And it's low elo. Everything could happen, right? Like, and here we just trying to push the wave in, because if you look at the wave stats, it's out of the turret, and if Vi is here, she's already here, right? At that fight. So I know Vi isn't here, and agreed for one wave. And this wave, I could just take 3 melee minions and I back off. This is the safest play here, because you don't know where Vi is. Like, you take the cannon and the 3 melee and you just back off, because casters only gives you 12 or 14 gold, right? But melee gives you more gold. Yeah, 14 gold. So we just leave. And this invade by Lee Sin is suicide. This is suicide. Your bot lane duo is basing. You have no mid lane prio. You go for a invade like this, you die. So this space, we always go for Tyr and Sheen first. There is a optional, like, if you really wants to play like so aggressive, like perma fighting, I would say you go for double longsword instead of a Sheen, because longsword gives you 10 AD, right? Flat AD, and Sheen only procs if you hit your spell. And for Ezreal, you know, they can just like block for like Nalus can just block for your Q for perma blocking, and then Jinx block it. They just switch, and then you deal no damage. Like you deal damage, but it's not enough, you know. So in those situations, like if you have like equal gold, equal, if both of you are equal, then I think 10 flat AD is better because it also makes your auto attack stronger and you have more attack speed, right, with your passive. So sometimes it's better. Like against melee support, yeah, it's almost always better. But if there's a lot of gold to spend and their ADC doesn't have that much gold, then greedy for Shin is better. Like you can optimize your poke power, right? So if we go Sheen, the best thing to do is you poke first, and then you go into fights. So now we know Vi is in our jungle. So what Vi is doing is they do have bot prio, but I don't know if they have mid prio too. And what I want to do here is trying to clear the wave or thin it so I can enter our jungle faster, right? But I choose to give up the waves because I see Silas moving into our jungle, and one thing to take in consideration is I have a lead with like one kill, right? So I have enough damage to enter this fight, so it's not a bad fight for us. And here my goal is just deal enough damage and I go back to catch my wave, and this wave is so good it doesn't even crash. And I don't know where their Jinx is. Their Jinx is just confused, like whether if she wants to fight or not. Because if you remember, what I told you is Jinx is like Kaisa, but a weaker version and a long range version of Kaisa. Like Jinx need items to shine to deal a lot of damage. Kaisa needs CC support to help her to do the passive damage early, like faster, so she can have burst damage. But Kaisa really shines with items too. So both of them are weak early, and that's why I think they lose this no matter what. So you can try to think about all of this in your games, but I don't really think that much, because if I really think that much, my brain is going to burn out fast, right? So here you see me pinging Nautilus because Nautilus just died and is walking from base. And this wave is pushing to us here. So there's nothing Nautilus can do here. Nautilus should just pass through mid wave and see if something happen or if there's any opportunity, right? Looking for opportunity, and then if there's nothing, and he goes bot because there's nothing he can do with this wave right now, and he's AD carry just base. Yeah, you see this Nautilus? He couldn't even do anything. He should like try to go mid here. Yeah, and we're building slow push. That's why he's useless now. Let's take a look at Karma. I see her. I saw her HP went down real fast. Okay, we get hit by 3 rockets, and Karma just use a W. Where's her ult? Oh, she missed her empowered Q here. So playing Karma, you really want to hit those, because Karma is really strong in lane, like early game laning phase. Then as time progresses, like as game progress, Karma is going to be useless, right? So you really want to hit those. You don't want to miss it. Otherwise, you try to hold it when you can hit it 100%. Then you use it, right? So this Karma is actually losing half of her health for nothing. And as a poke lane, the most important thing is your health. Like without health, you don't really you cannot really play really aggressive, right? Also, to your, if you're like my enemies here, HP is really important to them too, because they have to have enough HP for all ends, right? If they have no, like, low HP, they could not go for all in. They could not look for all in. Like, if they have low HP, they just get killed by us, no matter what. And we know Vi's here, so we're playing for safety. And the wave is bouncing back to us. If we just last hit, because Jinx just killed too many minions. Here, interesting thing is we saw Vi on bot side, and Nautilus is trying to clear our ward. So it's obvious that Vi is going to gank bot later, right? But here, we can use this advantage. So we see Vi here, so we can try to poke Nautilus or Jinx. The better play here is poke Nautilus, because Nautilus is, look at Nautilus position. Vi will have to come through the tri-bush, right? And Jinx have to go through here. That means he have to go past me, right? And if she tries to do this, she's not going to be protected by her minions, right? So I can land my Q easily. So our support is going to poke Nautilus, and my job is to stop Jinx from going to the river, right? And if we throw all our spells, if our spells are on cooldown, we just back off and wait for our CD. We don't want to mess with Vi, right? That Vi is so strong early game. Like this hook, she shouldn't be hooked, right? This is so bad from her. So if you take a look here, what I did like Q on Jinx. I'm still watching Jinx because there's nothing I don't need to think about Nautilus here. Nautilus has no Q. Q's on cooldown. He's not going to hit me because he's melee. So what I'm thinking here is tri-bush. There's a Vi. To be honest, in this game, I didn't even think there's a Vi here. Okay, I'm just focusing on cutting Jinx off. So here, Jinx is going to follow up because she sees Karma in low health. So my job here is to stop Jinx from dealing damage to my support, right? So I go, if she keeps walking toward us, I will just auto Jinx to death, right? And if she backs off, I switch my target on Nautilus, just to deal most damage. You see this? My damage earlier turned this fight into a win. And here you see Nala's movement. He wants to walk this way, but he changed his mind, walking this way, and that's the Q. That's the Q point. That's the Q point that Vi is here. Someone's here, right? I noticed this when I saw Nihilus walking that way. So what I'm thinking now is, how do I contemplate Vi? So what Vi wants to do is Q flash and hit you, right? So if she Qs, you flash. I have no E. Remember that? I have no E. So if she Qs you, you flash. So here, because I get CC'd, so I get hit. Oh, I didn't even get hit. I should have get hit, but I didn't even get hit. So it's really, really lucky there. And if I get hit, I died here already. And here I made a mistake. I should Q. Okay, now I shouldn't use my tab there. Oh, I shouldn't use my tab there. Here, I shouldn't use my W here, right? I should walk back already, because this range, Vice Q range is like here to here, like from her to here. And if she have flash, I have no movement spell anymore. I'm going to get hit no matter what, so I just press my R. I hope I can hit her. Alright, I'm just too greedy. Like, if I play that better, I might have kite her and get 3 kills. Because in low elo, they don't think about this, right? And here I'm just looking for an angle to hit my ult on Vi and pinging Silas. Obviously Silas didn't see that, and now I use my ult. If you see that, I think I put it here, so it's going through here. The reason why I aimed at this path is Cat is going to go like this, right? To catch the wave under turret, or either the wave meeting in the middle. She's not going to tank the whole wave, right? So that's why I try to aim. You see this? So now, if she tanks the wave, she's dead. If she don't tanks the wave, she's not. She's going to get hit by this, right? So yeah, what am I saying here? Like, it's always a hit, okay? It's always a hit. It's just so easy. It's like 1 HP. 1 HP because she used her potion. But it's a good hit. It's a good hit. She couldn't take this wave anymore. And if I ping Silas more on that river, maybe he wouldn't die to Vi, right? Here, because we saw Vi moving here, right? If I remember it correctly. So I'm trying to play safe. And we have no summoner spells here. So we play safe. We have a slow push wave, so we want to poke. Here, crucial mistake is I didn't use my E to buffer the Q here. I think I died. Okay, I didn't die. My karma died. Sad karma. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. I'm just so sorry for that. It's all my mistake. And here, remember their HP. So Nihilus is almost dying. Vi is on 85%. Jinx full health. Okay, remember this. Okay. So what does it mean if 3 of them walking this way? What does it mean? It means they are going to take dragon, right? There's a high possibility. and they doesn't know what they don't know is our jungler's here. So Nautilus has no more HP. If we burst him down, we're not going to burst him down in first place, right? So the plan is they take dragon. They are going to tank dragon's damage, right? So either Nautilus just choose to stay in the pit, or he comes out and fight, right? Like they couldn't just rush their dragon like in 5 seconds. So that's why I ping. I want to fight here. I pinged so much. I don't care if Cat is here. I just want Silas to just stall Cat for a second. So here, oh my god. If I didn't miss that WQ combo, it would be so much easier. Because I would have done more damage. And this is so bad for me, but so good for my team. Right? I didn't play it well, but my team gets all the kills. So it's really good. It's really good. Especially Lee Sin getting kills early on is good. Silas also good. Yeah, that's good. So this mistake always it's really common to find this mistake in low elo. You see this? They couldn't even take the dragon down in time. And if I didn't miss that WQ, it would be way easier. Like it wouldn't be so close. And we have a karma coming in. So yeah. It's kind of like 4v3. And if this Silas didn't give up the wave, we're fucked. Yeah. So if Silas doesn't give up the wave, we want to poke. We understand, stay out of the pit and just poke, right? So Lee Sin might have a chance, like 50-50 to smite it, because they either all in us or they have to get the dragon, right? And with Nautilus in low HP, they are not really good in all in, right? That's what I say in lane, right? Like the only way they can all in us is by Vi. Like Vi just Q at us, and without Q she will be a easy target, right? And Karma is coming, so we can stall for Karma, and we will win this. And here, I know she's going to rocket me, so I change my positioning from here to here. But for Jinx angle, it's still the same path, right? So the best play here is to ping Karma to stand in front of the wave, like in front of you, so she can always tank the the rocket from Jinx. Yeah, I knew it is coming, but I'm just too confident in myself. I've even pressed E, but it's too slow. E has a cast time for I don't know, 0.2 second or 0.5 second. So the best play there is to ping Karma to stand in front of you, or you just stand behind Karma. But it's okay, because it's low elo. It's okay for me, but maybe it's not okay for you guys, okay? So here, let me rewind, yeah. Here, it's so easy. You see this WQ? So what Jinx should do is, one, she's getting rooted. She should put a trap here. So there's minion blocking, and I couldn't go past here. So yeah, and Nautilus should stand like in front of Jinx, like not here, not where I draw is here, like here, like help tanking Karma's Empower Q, R and Q, and my W and Q. So he should stand here. So now let's hook Karma and didn't see me coming, and this trap is on Karma. They're all in my Karma, so I know it's so easy for me to go all in. So now let's use Q, R, W. You don't care about W. You only care about Q and R. It's all on Karma, and Jinx, E is here, so there's nothing stopping me dealing damage. Instead of the only thing stopping me is this, right? If he tank all of my Q, maybe I will lose, but it's a no in low elo, and we just win this so easily. And you see that Conqueror, it stack up so fast. If it's PTA, I might not have enough damage, but it's Conqueror. So 2 plates. If you see this, I put a ward here. I put a ward here, just because we're invading their bot side, and maybe Vi, or they have a cat, right? So look at the minimap. Cat would walk past here to maybe roam if she had a chance, and maybe Cat can like walk here, the blast cone down here, or blast cone down here, all the direction. So this ward can cover like here, or maybe here, like this, all the way. I put it at the tip, so it guarantees us there's no one coming through here, no one blast coning down to the dragon pit, or here, or Vi going from this way to Tribush. The only way Vi could do is like here, right? And we will find her if she do so, because we're going to put a ward in Tribush somehow in the near future. And Lee Sin put a ward here, so it's all covered. We have River Vision, we have here, we have here. There's no way they can gank us now. But good thing is Vi is dead. I just used the blast cone there. So good. This vision means we can perma push until the vision is gone. But my support go for Herald. It's fine. It's a good play, but yeah, I remember to use my E there. Yeah, just when your support's not in lane, you play safe. Just get all the minions. So here, it shouldn't be a WQ angle. It should be a WE auto attack and runaway angle. But I don't have E, so I W her, and she. Oh my god, she's so bad. This 2 minion is like here. She should walk this way. She's walking this way, but she auto attack me and walk back just to auto attack me. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And she get hit hard because I have a Trinity Force. So playing against Ezreal, you always want to stand in a minion wave, no matter what. And here, we have no lane vision, so maybe Nautilus is in the 3rd bush camping us, so we don't want to risk it. And we know Vi just died top side, which means Vi could probably come bot side now. But there's a Herald on top side, so it's not a high percentage that that she comes to bot side, because there's a Herald on the top side. But we'll see. You see why I use my ult here? Because here, we see Vi. So what I told you is this word covers here, this word covers here, and we have a pink word here. So there's no way they can gank us unless Vi just decide to lane gank us like this, right? So we saw Vi already, and for me, I think we have a good vision here. we have two plays in my mind now. So we saw Vi here. We can stall Vi, and then we get Herald from Lee Sin. So we know Vi is here. Vi is going to getting the second bush or third bush, right? We just pretend we don't know, but we actually know she's here. So she's wasting her time, and we're getting Herald. But I went for a greedy option. I want to let her know we know her, so she doesn't want to gank us. She just leave, and we want the plate, because it's almost 14 minutes. Okay, I want more plates. As Ezreal, you want to get more money early, so you can carry the mid game. You can have more items in mid game. Like here, boom. Oh no, I get hit. They know I'm here, so you see that? She's not going to gank us, and we can get this wave easily. And I'm not getting a plate, but I can get my wave, and it's a 2v2 for us. It is still possibly a 2v3. Vi could just repeat gank, but we saw Vi there. You see the word, the value of that word, right? So valuable. Like, we're just neutralizing the lane. So sad that Karma took 2 of that. Yeah, without minion blocking, I can just use my Q. So if you're going for ES Essence Reaver or ER Essence Reaver, you really want to perma push your lane so there's no minion blocking for them, and you just poke them out under tower, right? And that's why it's not good now. Like, high risk, HR. High risk, high reward. HR. Okay, high risk, high reward. You get gang easily, and with ER as an retriever, you have no movement speed like Trinity Force. So, yeah. That's why I don't really like Essence Reaver now. Although it costs less, the cost is less. But the items you can buy, like Duskblade, is so trash. Navori is trash. Not enough CDR early game. And too expensive comparing to Trinity Force stuff, you know, because Trinity Force is like a better version of Essence Reaver. And if you go Trinity Force, you can go Manamune second. If you go Essence Reaver, you go Manamune, and then you go Navori. It's too late. And if you skip Manamune, you lose tons of damage in mid game. So it's like the build path is not good. That's why no one is building them. Like, they build ER for some games. In those games, I think that is squishy, like against squishy team comp. So why I go all in Jinx here? If you see the positioning here, Nautilus here, Jinx is here, so far away from each other, and I have a E, I have flash, I have heal. The only thing we care here is a Vi behind here, right? And there's nothing else. And Jinx is close to the wall, but I miss all my skills. That's so bad. I should play it patiently. But you see Trinity Force come in handy? Trinity Force just hit so many health. Oh my god, just by auto attack. And here I also miss my ulti. Shouldn't be like this, but it works good. I don't know how we get these kills, but it's fine. We take what we have, right? When using your spells, just try to be patient. And here this cat is not going to get anything and waste her flash for sure. And here, I was going to use a Q flash again. I don't know why it doesn't come up. So it's a huge problem. Maybe I press control or something on my hand. So here we're just trying to find a place we can base without being cancelled. Because I have 2.7k gold, I really want to reset no matter what. It's too much gold for me. It's 14 minutes. We can probably swap to mid lane now. But our mid laner is still there, so we're going to catch the bot wave here. Here, I don't know if you guys understand this. Their Vi is in mid lane. Cat just revived from base. She's probably going mid lane. Nautilus is somewhere really behind Jinx because we cannot see him, and Jinx is trying to take this tower by herself. So it's a poke trade angle, maybe. Okay, now let's show up, and yeah, it's I don't know what this Jinx is doing. I have 2 items now, dude. I have 2 items. So far ahead of her. She have only 1 item, and she get hit already. She's not at full health. If we look at it again, why is she not at full health? She get hit by RNQ. I saw the slow debuff. Like even now, let's trying to block all my Qs. It's not going to do anything here because I have Conqueror. Right, my auto attack hurts a lot. Oh, also a really good tip here for you guys. Here, you see this? Do you see this? Trinity, my Sheen of Trinity. I have this passive now. So what I want to do, I also have a Q. I want to auto attack. Auto attack. You see this? Auto attack, and then I Q on Nautilus. So what this does is when your auto attack is still flying and you proc Trinity, and then you get the Sheen passive, right? And this flying auto attack will be empowered by Sheen instantly. Okay, so this auto attack doesn't even reach Jinx, but the Sheen damage is already there. Okay, so you can use this. You see, she died instantly. So you can use this tiny little tip against against enemy who is trying to blocking your Q damage, but you can use this to finish them off, and only true Ezreal player knows this, right? I figured this out by myself when the Essence River is still the meta build, because it's so like Essence Rivers, the Essence River Sheen proc is so obvious. There's a blue stuff like coming out, right? So I know what I did. It's so easy to like that's how I learned it, right? And now we swap to mid. I really want this blue because I'm building Trinity Force. I have mana issue. Because with this blue, I can just pretty much off the lane. Here, it's not a good angle for... It's a good angle, but they have vision, so it's fine. We just take our waves. We solve Vi, we play safe. We don't really want to do anything here. We just want mid-wave prio. Karma should have died there. If Vi just decide to use her ult in kill Karma. You see this? Karma should have died, and I shouldn't have missed that. So bad from me. This game is the first game of the day, so I couldn't even aim. So what I did there is, now let's flash, right? Flash up here. You see this? He flashed up here, but Jinx is too far away to deal damage on me, so I tried to kite Nautilus out and get out of there with my E, and I saw Vi having a Q up. My mind is like, okay, I can press flash when I saw Vi really commit into me. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because Jinx is so behind, she deal no damage to me. And we can potentially get Vi here, because I have flash. I don't care if she hit me with her Q, and if she does so, she's dead. Here, Jinx should be dead. So they should hit the turret here. It's not. They should they should kill the turret for me instead of me tanking it for perma to death. Okay, like Karma did nothing here. Look at Karma. Okay, 1W. Okay, where's her Q? There's no Q. Where's her Q? There's no Q. I don't get any help from Karma. So Karma should. Can you just take out the turret for me? Okay. And here, I know Jinx walking backward means she's going to rocket. So I ping. But Karma doesn't sees that, right? So she's dead. Cat is going to kill Lee, because he shouldn't be recalling in that bush. Here it's a 1v1, so it's fine, but we're not going to see this. It's so fine. Like, okay, here, see, when you're coming out of the base, you look at the map, you ping for your team, so they know where your enemy is coming from, and they are prepared. So when I see Cassante, what I'm thinking is Cassante has his ult, right? He will pull our member to maybe on the side, one side, right? So I'm watching this. I'm trying to get my rip off here. If anything happened, I would just pass through all the way down and try to help Silas. I'm just trying to grab my rep off if nothing happened. Now I see. I'm still not sure if there's a fight, so I'm still waiting. Okay, I'm still pathing. Now I see it. It's a fight for sure. Okay. So Silas could do it by himself even without our help. Here, we have only 3 members here, and Silas is almost dead, so we don't really want to commit ourselves. And there's a Katarina with so many damage. We just don't want to commit ourselves in this fight. And they have Nautilus. It's so easy to hook us, even with these minions, because we are going to run the hell back towards our tower, right? And Jinx could have just rocket one of us and get her crazy passive to get crazy DPS. So I'm just running, and I miss my Q so bad. Yeah, just run. There's nothing I can do there. Silas fucked himself up. Here, huge mistake. Walking to our jungle without having any vision, and their team is so far away from him. Huge mistake. Always think about this, okay? There's no one that can help you to get those visions. As for vision control, you always want to start controlling your vision near you. Like, you want to push like you word here, this push one word, one word, and then okay, there's no one, you push and you word for another, blah blah blah, you know. It's not a thing that you can just walk through their jungle and put a deep word without anything, right? Without knowing their position. But that is not our stuff, like ADC stuff, because you don't really ward, and if you really ward, it's like the blue trinket, and you don't even need to walk so far deep into their jungle to get the blue trinket. Here it's the drag respawn timer is almost 40 seconds. You always want to base at 40 seconds and not get cancelled, so you can use all your gold and get back into dragon, like get ready for the dragon fight here. And I have 1.2k. I need 1.4 for finishing my Ezreal down, so I sell my Doran's blade. Most of the time, if if you're not going to have a important objectives up, you can just farm another wave, so you can save your Dust's blade for, not Dust's blade, Doran's blade for optimized value, because Doran's blade gives you 100 flat HP, right? And if you have enough gold, here is the time when you invest one pink word, so you can get a vision control in Dragon Pit or Baron Pit, and even in these kind of bushes. These two bushes is so important for AD players to get mid prio, mid lane control, because if there's a pink trinket here, not pink trinket, pink ward here, they cannot just face check the bushes, right? Someone could be in there, and if that is the case, they couldn't just walk up for contesting the mid prio. So Jinx positioning here is so bad. This route, if she's alone, she's dead. Look at this. Vi did the same thing. Vi did the same thing. And that's why pink word in this bush is so important. They have no vision of me being in there, so I can just poke her for free and even use my ultimate. Like, she's out of the fight. The drag is ours. So easy. It's so easy. And we take mid prio, we rotate, we go for drag here. It's a sure. It's surely it's ours, right? So I don't really need to focus on anything. I just want to deal damage on drag. Here I should just walk here, right? But I panic because it's the first game. I'm afraid of my teammate walking into me, right? So just in case, I use my ultimate. Cassante is doing his thing. It's really good, but so here's one point here. Cassante, you don't want to be in his range. If you're in his range, he could just carry you out all over here and play 1v1 with him, and you're out of the fight, you know. So you want to have a range, like spacing. And here I don't care, I just want to deal damage. So yeah, my team can finish it off. I don't really care. And that's where we end our game. Easy win, easy win. In these low elo Emerald 3, if you can do what I have said in the video, you're just climb easily. Like, you just have to pilot yourself, and you just have to know what you are going to do, right? It's so easy. So that's pretty much it, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.